Okay, once you've sized your photo and you're ready to go, basically all we're doing is taking this line portrait and we're adding colors in here. And one of the easiest ways to do that would be to just grab your magic wand tool up in your toolbar. So I'm going to go up here and grab the magic wand tool. And basically then you start selecting areas. Let me grab my magnifying glass and I'll zoom in here. And you look for similar areas and you add similar colors. So for example, let's say this section here, and you can see I selected that. Let me deselect that. Let me hit Control D. One thing you want to make sure, if you go to the top of your screen above your canvas, and make sure Contiguous is checked. You do want Contiguous checked this time. And it's right there above the picture there on the top of your Photoshop window. So Contiguous can be checked, and then that way when you select an enclosed area, it'll just grab that area. Now if I uncheck Contiguous, clicking on this will grab a bunch of different things. So you can see there, if Contiguous is unchecked, and I want to fill that in with color, let me try a different color here. When I go to put color in there, it's going to colorize everything that it selected. So Control Z to undo that. Make sure, again, Contiguous is checked on the top. Control D to deselect. Now when I select an enclosed area, let me grab my magic wand again. Now when I select an enclosed area, it'll just grab that area. Okay. Now I notice here it's still grabbing everything. So again, Contiguous is not checked, so I'm going to click Control D, go up to the top of the screen, make sure I check Contiguous, grab my magic wand tool, and try again. Now I've just gotten this area that's enclosed by the lines. This is the contiguous area. So I can go over here now and make my color that I want to use. Let's say I want to use a lighter color, maybe a little more red in there. Try to capture a skin tone, perhaps. Click OK, then grab your paint can and fill it in. So basically you're taking different regions of your face based on value and you're adding color to it, okay? So let me undo that. And let's say that this forehead and these areas of the cheek are similar colors, and the nose. If I want to get all three of them and they're not touching or they're not contiguous, again, I grab my magic wand tool, click once on this area, hold down the shift button, and while I'm holding down shift, click the other areas that I want to add that color to. Now I have the forehead, the cheek, tops of the cheeks, and the nose selected all at once. Now what I can do is go grab my paint can while they're all selected and click in each area to colorize it. And so that's basically how you add color into the different areas. You Control D here to deselect. You select those areas and then you fill them in with a different color. Let's say now I want to get this major portion of the hair, for example. I'm just going to click on the area and make sure that I'm only getting the area that's touching there. And now I can let's grab my paint can. Let's try a different color, say a lighter blue, for example. That looks pretty good. Now again, I grab my paint can, click once in there, and it should get just about everything that you selected. So that's basically all you'll be doing on this assignment, is you're picking areas of your drawing that are enclosed by line or contiguous. You're selecting colors using your color picker tool, or also using your magic wand tool to select areas on the canvas, changing colors in your foreground, and then using the paint bucket to fill them in.